Hey guys, welcome to Alberta Angling. Today we got a bit of a different video. So, in light of ice fishing season coming up here, decided to make a purchase. Bought a new quad. So it's a 2-man quad. It's really clean. Only has about 1,000 kilometers on it. Everything's like brand new, like tires barely been used. So I'm gonna be doing some ice fishing mods to this thing. I'm going to be replacing the winch, but today I'm going to be showing you guys, I'm going to be putting a windshield on, because you know when you're ripping down the ice, you get all that cold wind in your face, it's not fun. So we're going to be putting brand new windshield right there, so stay tuned. So I decided to go with the black bore windshield. It's right here, plexiglass, it's all clear. So I'm just looking at the instructions. You can get this on Amazon for $100 shipped to you in Canada. So I'm gonna show you guys how to install it. Your first step is to put on these plastic collars, just kind of somewhere you can find room. I got my brakes here, so install that plastic collar just on like that over here. So they're just like that. And I got some room here and they just split. They go on just like that. Wherever you can kind of find room on the vertical part of your handlebar. You don't want it to put it up here after the curve down here. Okay, so watch closely. This part's kind of confusing. So you're gonna have 4 of these, and 2 out of the 4 have the big circle, which is going to fit this piece. So pair them up, 2 small, 1 big, 1 small, 1 big, 1 small, 2 small. So these are each going to go on the handlebars, and I'll show you guys how to put those on. Grab one of the short bolts and one of the long bolts. Each one of those goes to one handlebar, so that's a set there. One more small one more big one. So that's our full set of hardware for the next step. Okay, so next step here, I already got the first bolt in just because I can't do things one-handed. So short bolt goes in the back there. Just to get that clamp on. So that's over top of those plastic things we just installed. Then you want to take this piece, and what you're going to do is the longer end this way, then is going to screw into this longer bolt here. So hold on, I got to put the camera down. Just a little pro tip. Always add a little bit of this blue Loctite straight in the threads there. There you go, before you install these bolts. Okay, so once you've done the same on both sides, you got that, and they're both kind of facing in around the same orientation. So you can still, don't tighten them all down all the way. Just leave it so they got a bit of wiggle room in case you gotta adjust. So it's got a bit of wiggle room too. So next stop, we gotta get these bars on. So yeah, it kind of depends on your ATV's orientation, but yeah, just slide them in there for now. You can worry about those a little bit later. Then you want to get your medium-sized bolts now. So these are the medium black ones. And screw those into there. And that's just going to hold your bar once you have it adjusted. So don't tighten those down good either. Don't tighten anything down to the end once you get your windshield installed, because you never know how things are going to fit, right? Okay, on to the next step. Okay, so next you just put these little brackets on. They just slide on. They're just kind of plastic. You slide them down kind of in this orientation. So then your windshield is going to mount to those. Should look like that so far. Okay, let's pull out this windshield here. Look at that. Beautiful. Yeah, that'll protect me from all the snow and wind this winter. Okay, so we're getting to our last steps here. So next we got these 4 bolts here. So the order goes bolt, then you slide in your metal washer, and then rubber washer. So that's gonna keep kind of water and snow out. You're gonna push that kind of along there. Probably be easier with 2 hands, but yeah, so you slide that all the way up to the top, and then you're gonna put that through the front of your windshield, and that waterproof set, you're gonna do that 4 times and mount it to that bracket up there. So I'll show you guys when it's all done. Okay guys, so I just got the first top 2 in here. So just kind of get them hand tight or whatever, just so they're not gonna fall out. And like I told you, don't tighten anything down because there's obviously gonna be some adjusting. It's a little crooked there. But I'm gonna get the bottom 2 hopefully in, and then I'll adjust all that hardware on the handlebars, and hopefully I can get it straight, tightened down for this winter. But yeah, look at that. Looks good so far. Okay guys, so I screwed up. I'm just gonna give you guys this pointer so you guys don't make the same mistake here. So these brackets, I put the long side extending out, but I kind of screwed up. I think the short side is supposed to be inside of these metal brackets, because this length, this is like basically the max you can do it, and that would not fit this windshield. Manufacturer said you can do it either way, whatever fits, but I don't think that's gonna fit at all on any quad. So I'm gonna have to pull this out. I'll reinstall the brackets on this long one and turn it around like that. Okay guys, so final step here. Hold on to the wing nut. And another thing I like about this model is that it does have wing nuts. So you can install it, disinstall it really quick. Like, I'll probably take this off in the summer, but it's so nice to have in the winter. So I got 4 of these. Don't have to over tighten, just tighten off. The ones you install on your handlebars, you really want to cinch down and put Loctite on, but these ones, I'm going to be taking them on and off throughout the seasons, so don't have to cinch them down too tight. Just enough so they're secure. So now all you really need to take that off, if you're out there and you want to take it off, is a Phillips screwdriver, which is a pretty common tool. So there's the final product. You notice how one of the bars is a little bit misaligned. That's part of the universal design, which makes it so nice. So the windshield's centered. But yeah, my diff lock got in the way of one, so I had to mount it a little bit higher on that side compared to that side. But yeah, looks really good. If you hop up on the quad here, the visibility is still quite good. You're not really missing anything, just those bars. It does warp it a little bit, as you can kind of tell there, because that bend, so you kind of lose a bit of visibility there. But the visibility you lose is definitely worth it for that wind protection, and when you're out there on the ice, it can get nasty, and if you're cruising pretty quick, it definitely helps. So yeah, gives you that hand, keeps your hands warm too. So yeah, thank you guys very much for watching another episode of Alberta Angling. I know I haven't been making videos a lot lately, I've been slacking, so thanks for all my subscribers that hung in there. Now that I have my quad, I've got a bunch of gear, I got an underwater camera, so I'm going to be making some awesome videos for you guys this year, so stay tuned.